Alrighty, let's sit up tall. Any pains or injuries before we start? Good. Alright. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through upnd.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab, Level 2, Level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets, making it easier for you to find a comfortable cross-legged position with a lengthy, tall spine. All right, palms face up, fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, and start to connect to your breath. Let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back together, mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder, continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release, back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center. Drop left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll it center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. Gentle, easy circles, moving the top of the spine. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side as you sit up tall, flexing through your heels and turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in, and take outer rotation, circling the ankles, moving your hip joints, knee joints, ankle joints. Come back to center. Switch them around. Inner rotations, opposite direction. And back to center again. Cross your shins. Take the opposite crossing of the legs. So this is your non-dominant side. Raise the arms up. Extend. Exhale. Twist to the right. Stay twisting to the right. Raise your right arm overhead. Tilt toward the left side for the side stretch. Come up to vertical. Wrap the right hand to your left knee so your arms are crossed. Right arm on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward and fold. And once you come to the forward fold, with your hands, pull the tops of the knees toward each other. So you're activating your arms and your upper back, so you should feel a nice spread through the entire back. Keeping the arms crossed, inhale, come up with eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze upwards. Exhale, draw to bow forward. 3 times up and down. Inhale, take it up. Lift up, gaze up. Exhale, draw forward. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw forward. Stay forward folding. Either hover in space, touch your hands down, or touch your forearms down if you have that range. Allow the upper back to again spread through the eagle arms. Inhale, come back up to vertical, keeping your eagle arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to center, twist to your left. Back to center, shift back toward the sacrum, free up your legs, and then lift the shins parallel to the floor. On the inhale, lengthen legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Lengthen and bend. Lengthen, bend. Keep the knees bent, and then keeping your feet close to your floor, slide the legs forward, draw the knees in. Slide the legs forward, draw the knees in. Slide forward, draw in. Cross your shins again, taking the non-dominant shin on top. And then when you're ready, on the inhale, release your arms, reach out and up, twist to your left. Stay twisting left, side bend, left arm overhead, and reach toward the right side. Take it back up to vertical. Wrap the left hand to the right knee, arms across. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward. Once you come to forward fold, stay there, and with your hands, pull the knees toward each other, which gives you a nice sense of a broadening of the entire back. On the inhale, come up with eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, round to draw forward. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, draw forward. Stay in the forward fold. Either hover in space, touch your hands down, or touch your forearms down. Keeping your eagle arms. Inhale, come up to vertical. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center, twist to the right. Back to center. Again, shift back toward the sacrum, free up your legs. Lift your feet. This time, open up the knees, touch your heels together, toes apart. On the inhale, extend the legs out. Exhale, draw the heels in. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Stay with the heels toward each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Cross your shins again. Come back to the non-dominant side. On the inhale, release your arms. Extend the arms out and up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Right hand to the floor. Left arm overhead. Stay with the side stretch. Reach your left hand to the right hand corner of the room. Let the left shoulder descend a little bit. Then bend your left elbow, hand to the back of the head. On the exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Re-extend the left arm. Come all the way up. Side bend the other side. Left hand down, right arm overhead. Keep the right side stretch. Right hand reaching toward the left-hand corner of the room. Right shoulder descends a little bit. Then bend your right elbow. Right hand to the back of the head. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, left. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, left. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, left. Re-extend the right arm. Draw all the way back up. Legs forward. Forward fold. Grabbing your feet, ankles, or your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Keep it lengthiness on the exhale. Hinge at the hips. Draw forward into your forward fold. Release. Take it back up. 90-90. Draw the left heel in. Right heel back. So your left shin is parallel to the front of the mat. 90 degrees with the front leg. 90 degrees with back leg. And flex your feet to engage your legs. Hands to either side, and you're leaning to your left a little bit. So you're leaning to the outer left leg. Hands supporting. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward about halfway. Beginning to stretch the outer left leg. Keep your left hand down. Right hand reaching forward. You're on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw a little bit lower. Reach your right hand further forward. Extend. Stay low like this. Walk your right hand further to your left. Walk your left hand further back to adjust. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach further over to your left. So now adding a twist. You may stay here. If you have a little bit more in you, go a little bit further to your left. Adjust your left hand to support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach it out. Walk it back in. Come back to vertical. Counter twist to the right. Come back to center. Left hand down. Right arm forward. Bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left 3 times. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Draw back. And twist. Once you have your twist, extend the right arm. Reach further out through the right arm. Square back to center. Counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Draw the left heel in. A modified version of Marichyasana. Swing the right leg around. Intersect the right heel with your left ankle. Your right seat comes off the floor. You're again sitting on the outer left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward to fold. You may remain here or start working on the bind. Wrap the right arm around the shin. Stay with a half bind or left hand behind you as well to take the full bind, and then folding forward. Start to release, make your way back up, keep the legs, twist to the right, back to center, twist to your left, back to center, stepping on the right foot, raise your left leg up. For standing split, you don't have to go that deep yet. Just keep your right knee bending a little bit if your hamstrings are not ready. With your hands supporting on the floor, on the exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick it back up 3 times. Left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up. Open up the hips and bend the left knee and stay here for a couple of breaths. Re-extend the left leg, step it back. Warrior one, arms up high and extend. On the exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, left arm reaching up. Inhale, come back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage, coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, belly, lower ribs, stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher, belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms for full cobra if you have that. All the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, sitting on your heels. Hands together in prayer, interlace. Press your palms forward as you round the spine. Inhale, lift up, looking up into a slight back bend. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Stay there looking upwards for a slight back bend. Keep the gaze looking up. Release your hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Broaden your shoulders. Reach your knuckles back. Kiss your shoulder blades toward each other. And maybe even tilting back a little bit deeper. Release. Walk your hands forward. Down dog and stretch it all out. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Yogic squat. Walk the feet wide. Toes turn out. Heels a little bit closer. Hands together in prayer. Gently release, supporting with your hands. Sit all the way down. 90-90, second side. All right, so right leg forward, left leg back. All right, when you're ready, hands to either side of the right leg, lengthen through your spine. Inhale, exhale, keep that neutral spine, lean forward about 45 degrees. So beginning to stretch your outer leg, IT. Right hand stays to the floor, left hand reaching forward, gripping the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl the left fingertips further forward. Maybe your belly and your lower ribs are beginning to make contact to the inner right thigh. Stay low like this. Walk your left hand to the right side. Adjust the right hand further back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Slide the left fingertips forward, tractioning the fingertips against the floor. You may stay here if you have a little bit more in you. Walk your left hand further to the right. Adjust your right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl it out. Start to walk your hands back in. Lift the torso up. Keep the legs as they are. Inhale. Exhale. Counter twist to the left. Come back to center. Right hand to the floor. Left arm forward. Bend your left elbow. Inhale. Draw back. Exhale. Twist right. Inhale. Draw back. Exhale. Twist right. Inhale. Draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Extend the left arm fully and reach your left fingertips even further out. Release, square back, counter twist to the left. Release back to center. Draw the right heel in closer. Swing the left leg around and intersect the left heel to the right ankle. Right hand to floor for support, and the body tilts over to the right a little bit. Left seat is off the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach forward to the Marichyasana variation, a modified version. You may remain here or take a half bind, left arm around the left shin. If you have a full bind, take the full bind. Begin to release. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Release back to center. Counter twist to the right. Back to center. Standing split. Stepping on the left foot. Hand supporting. Raise your right leg up. Steady your balance here. On the exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick it back up. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up. Right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg. Step the right foot back. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle. Inhale, back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back. Plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale all the way down to the belly. Again, 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, even higher. Full extension of your arms to cobra. All the way down. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Lift the torso up into a kneeling position. Hands together in prayer. Interlace, this time with the opposite thumb on top. Press your palms forward and round the spine. Inhale, lift up to vertical, maybe even slightly tilting back. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. Stay lifting into a slight back bend. Keep the lift, releasing your hands. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the opposite, interlacing your hands. Broaden some more. Reach knuckles back. Engage your upper back by kissing your shoulder blades toward each other. And release, down dog. All right, come back to stillness. Inhale, right heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm, stay hovering. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward, warrior one. So Stephanie, wrong leg, switch legs. That's okay. Left hand catching your right wrist, extend up, side bending to your left. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend to the right. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, lift the gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional. Stay in the forward fold. Release your hands to the floor. On the exhale, bend the left knee, draw back into a Skandasana squat, flexing the right foot out the other direction. Yeah. And then come back forward into a deeper lunge. Draw back in space into Skandasana squat. Lean it forward into a deeper lunge. One more time. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, draw forward. This time, exhale, draw back, and stay there. Now, stay in the Skandasana squat. If your heel is down and can free up your hands, hands together in prayer. If you're on your left tiptoes and you're balancing on your tiptoes, stay with your hands down so you can stay nice and stable. I don't want you to lose your balance and twist your ankles, right? When you're on your tiptoes, you're kind of shaky. If you're taking the bind, wrap the left arm around the left shin, right hand back behind you. Release your hands. Right hand to outside the right leg. Square over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Staying in that squatting position in your Skandasana squat. Now with the forward fold over your right leg. Release. Sit all the way down. The full Skandasana. Right hand to left ankle. Side bend over the right leg. Left arm overhead. Release. Make your way back up. Twist to your left. Yogi's option. Stay here in a seated twist or lift the seat. Kundiyasana 1. Right arm, outer left leg, taking the arm balance. So Dan is right arm to outer left leg. So it's opposite arm and leg. That's right. And then taking the balance there. Right? If it's not quite there for you, it's okay. All right. Release. Take it back to center. Counter twist to the right. Stay here. Or Kundiyasana 2. Left leg to the left arm. So this time, same arm, same leg. Right. Pick a crow if you want. Yeah. Any modifications or any options you like, okay? All right. Square back. We're going to lift the seat back up. And then make our way back to Warrior 2. So adjust your footing. Inhale. Come all the way up. Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. All right. So anytime I'm offering a pose, if you're not quite there and you have an option that you can take, for example, you could have done a crow or a side crow, something like that. You could have done a side crow instead of a Kundiyasana 1. You could have done a regular crow instead of Kundiyasana 2. So all those are options. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and around. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch, still hovering. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touching your right arm. Kick it back up. Stepping your left foot forward, Warrior 1. Right hand catching your left wrist, pull up, side bend to the right. Back to center, switch arms, extend, side bend to your left. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace fingers, lift the gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Stay in that forward fold. Release your hands to the floor. With your hands supporting, we're going to shift to the back of the mat. by bending your right knee, lengthening out the left leg into Skandasana squat. Then we're going to take it back forward into a deeper lunge. Take it back to a Skandasana squat. Take it forward into a deeper lunge one more time. Take it back, Skandasana squat. Take it forward into a deeper lunge. Come back to Skandasana squat and stay there. So again, if your heel is off the floor and you're your right tiptoes, keep the hands on the floor to keep you stable, right? If your heel is down, you can free up your hands together in prayer. If you're working on binding, right arm around the right shin, left hand back behind you. Release your binds. You're going to forward fold. Left hand to outer left leg. Square the torso over your left leg. Inhale, right arm up and fold forward over your left leg. Start to release. Sit all the way down. Skandasana. So make the adjustment that you need. Left hand to the right ankle. Side bend forward over your left leg, rotating to the right side. Right arm overhead, either just extend to the front of the room or take the bind of the right hand to your left foot. Begin to release, make your way back up, keep the legs as they are. First option is just simply sitting down and twisting to the right. If you're taking arm balancing, you have your option of Kundiyasana 1. Kundiyasana 1 is your left arm to the outer right knee. It's a rotated position. And as you shift, your legs extend. Now, let's say you don't want to take Kundiyasana 1. You can take side crow instead because it is relatively the same shape over to the right. All right, let's break. Make your way back to center. Counter twist to the left. This time, you can take Kundiyasana 2. Draw the left heel in, right leg to right arm, extend out, extend the left leg back. If you don't want to take Kundiyasana 2, you can maybe take one-legged crow, right knee to right arm, shift and extend. So you have many options. All right, let's start to break. Make your way back. Lift the seat. Warrior 2. So step the left foot down. Find your footing. Come all the way up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee towards the nose and round. Inhale, kick up. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Two choices. Flip the dog and the right foot steps down. Or suspend the flip dog. Right foot never touches down. Flip it back again. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle or suspended fallen triangle. Right leg over to the left side, or the right foot never touches down and you suspend it. Flip it back again. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Take the arms alongside the body. Lean the torso forward. Stay here as you ground through the back heel down. Extend the crown of the head forward. Warrior 3, tip forward and balance here. toppling tree. Bow forward more with your torso. Raise the left leg higher. 3 more breaths here, or handstanding. Ground the palms to the floor. And take your handstand. All right, begin to release. Step it all the way back. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2, straddling for a bend. Lengthen out the right leg. Turn the right toes to the left side of the room. Check that your feet are your toes are slightly turned in. Your heels are just a little bit wider. Hands to the hips. Lift up for your back bend. Exhale, start to draw forward. Hands come down. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, draw forward a little bit more deeply. And then let's twist. Take the left hand to center, creating a tripod. Raise your right arm up to twist. Right hand behind you, half bind, twist deeper. Raise your right arm back up, right hand to floor, switch sides. Left arm up. Left hand behind you, half bind and twist deeper. Raise your left arm back up, left hand to the floor. Now, everyone walk your hands forward by about a foot, maybe a foot and a half if you need. Now, keep your heels lined up with your feet, and then start to think about your chest, drawing toward the floor. But keep the back of the head lifting. So you're finding more extension through the underside of your arms, more hollowness into your armpits, into thoracic back bend. If you have a little bit more in you, release that action a little bit. Walk your feet out a little bit wider. And then again, if you want to walk your hands another handprint forward, you're going to go a little bit deeper. Right? The back of the head is lifting. You're trying to get the chin and chest toward the floor, the energy of the chin and chest toward the floor. All right. Start to break. Walk it back into your regular straddling forward bend. So you're nice and stable. All right. Once you're set, hands supporting on the floor. Bend at the knees. Let the seat drop a little bit, just a little bit. Inhale, lift the head, lift the upper back. So now the spine is neutral. Muscles around the spine are supportive. Shift your weight back toward the heel, which lightens the load to the front bodies. And through the strength of your quads in a neutral spine, inhale, lift up to Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior. Chaturanga, up, dog, down, dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee and toward the nose around. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Flip dog or suspended flip dog. Left foot never touches down. Flip back again, left leg up, 3-legged dog. Fallen triangle or suspended triangle. Flip back around, left leg up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Arms alongside the hips. Lean the torso forward to a diagonal. Actively grounding down to the back heel. Crown of the head reaching forward. Get lengthy. Then start to tip forward into Warrior 3. Toppling tree, bow forward more with your torso. Raise your right leg higher up. Stay there or taking your hands to the floor, taking a handstand, second side. Begin to step it back to Warrior One. Open it up, Warrior Two, straddling for a bend. Lengthen out the left leg. Turn the left toes to right side. Check your feet again. Find the proper alignment. Hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend. And then draw forward once again. Straddling for a bend. Let the hands come down for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This time, let's walk the hands over to the right side. Right hand to the floor, left hand to grab the right ankle and pull toward the right leg. If you want to stay in that stretch over the right leg and take a half bind, right hand back behind you and twist deeper. Release the right hand back down, square back to center, walk it over to the other side. Right hand to left ankle, pull toward the left leg. You may stay there with the left hand supporting or take the half bind, left hand back behind you and adding a deeper twist in the forward fold. Release your left hand back down, square back to center. And again, with your hand supporting, adjusting your feet so that you can start to bend your knees, let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back to a more neutral spine. Shift the weight back toward the heels through the strength of your quads and a neutral spine. Rise up for Warrior Two. Reverse Warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Draw forward into a plank, lower all the way down to the belly. I saw Stephanie doing it earlier. Let's do it here as well. Left cheek to the floor, looking toward the right fingertips, arms out to a T. Bend your right knee, lift your right thigh. Step the right foot back behind you. Now, you can keep your right foot stepping down. If you can bind the left hand to the right foot, take the bind. Start to release. When you square it back, swing the right leg all the way over to the right side, 90 degrees with your legs, and arms come to Sphinx. All right, set up your Sphinx. You can always grab opposite elbows, take your forearms back down to horizontal, and then make sure that the shoulders and your elbows line up in a vertical line so you end up with 90 degrees with your arms. Then turn your left hand in, 45 degrees, bend your left knee. Reach back with the right hand, grabbing your foot, kick back, and look past your right shoulder behind you. If this is easy and you can go a little higher, release your left foot, lengthen out your left arm, bend your left knee, reach back, and bind again. So coming up a little higher if you have more in you. Now, if the bind is too difficult, right, you can take the right hand to the floor and just lift and look back behind you. That's right. All right, start to release. Take the hands to the floor. You're going to thread the right arm under to your left side. Draw the right outer arm, right shoulder toward the floor. Extend the left arm forward. Flip the palm to face up. Universal bind. Bend your left elbow, palm is facing back. Bend your right elbow. Make the connection of the bind, and this is your universal bind. Chin toward the right shoulder or chin toward the floor if you can reach. Begin to release your binds. Walk your hands back in towards center. Lift the torso up. Now you're going to draw the seat back toward the left heel so you can step the right foot forward for crescent moon. All right, so we're taking that full range of motion of the right hip. First opening behind you, all the way out to the side and all the way forward now. All right, find your crescent moon, lunging hips forward, drawing your upper torso back. When you're ready, arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Side bending, right arm, right leg, left arm overhead. Or if you can reach down easily with your right hand can touch down. Other side, left hand down, right arm up. Mermaid bind, right hand to right thigh, bend your left knee. Left hand to reach back to grab the outside of the foot, kick back, right arm up and back. If that's easy and you want to take mermaid two, grab the inside of the foot, draw that foot in. Slide the foot across your forearm to your left elbow crease, and then taking the bind here if you can. Starting to release, tuck the left toes under, shift back into a half split. Step the right foot down, walk your right foot further forward, lunge a little bit deeper. We're going to go toward a full split, Hanumanasana. You don't have to take it if it's not within your practice. Just keep going to your deepest. Shift back again into your half split, working on the hips and the hamstrings and the hips and the hamstrings. The next time we come forward, you're going to work toward your split. So keep light on the front heel and just gently slide the right heel forward a little bit. Tuck the left toes under, slide the left knee further back. Right heel forward, left knee back. If you have a split, work on it. If you don't have a split, just stay as low as you can. Those of you at home with blocks, you can always insert a block to your right hamstrings or the right seat. All right? To the best of your abilities. If you're in a split or close to a split, you're going to shift to the right and just draw the right heel in for pigeon. If you're a little higher, you're just going to draw the right heel in across to the left side, shift back forward to come into a pigeon. All right? So adjust your positioning. Make sure you have the proper alignment for yourself. Inhale, lengthen, making sure you're nice and balanced. And then when you're ready, draw it forward into the forward fold. Yogi's choice to remain here in a passive pigeon and enjoy this hip opening. Or if you want to take binding, you can take binding again, lifting back up, hand to foot binding into mermaid one, mermaid two. If you like inversions, headstand, forearm stand, handstand, shoulder stand. If you like more arm balancing, you can take whatever you want. Ashtavakrasana, Yantrasana. All right, let's start to finish up. From the pigeon, you're going to roll to outer right leg. Extend the right leg out fully. Extend left leg back. Legs are 90 degrees. You're on the outside of the right foot and the inside of the left. Once you set up the legs, you're going to rotate to face forward again. So you're taking a twist and coming back into your forearms. Then you're going to extend the left arm forward, traction your fingertips against the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward even more. Then walk your left hand back in, lift the right elbow. Threading the needle, left arm under. Now, as you bend your right elbow and draw the left shoulder toward the floor, if your torso needs to lean over to your left a little bit in order to accommodate that, you can. But if you have the flexibility to keep the torso leaning straight forward, you can do that and just deepen your twist. All right, let's start to break. Make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under and lift to step it back to down dog. Walk it out side to side. And then let's take extended malasana, heels together, toes apart. Draw the seat toward the heels. Arms stay extending forward into the forward fold. So it's an extended yogic squat. Option for those of you who like to jump, you can take jumping into handstand kicks. If you have cactus handstand, you can have a regular handstand, whatever you want. All right, lengthen legs, down dog. Come forward into your plank. Lower all the way down to your belly, arms out to a T. Right knee coming down, looking toward the left side. Bend your left knee, lift your left thigh. Step the left foot back behind you. Either your left toes touch down, or if you could bind the left foot with your right hand, take the bind. Starting to break, you're going to swing the left leg all the way out to the left side, 90 degrees. Walk your hands in. Lift the torso up to the shape of Sphinx pose. And then once you have that, make sure you line it up. Grab opposite elbows for shoulders width. Take your forearms back down. Check that your shoulders and your elbows line up vertically so you have 90 degrees with your arms. Then turn your right hand in 45 degrees. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand to bind. Almost there. Good. Now, if you have a little bit more range, left hand comes back down, ground the right palm, lift the torso higher, and reach back to bind once again. So Vanessa, that side looks a little bit more accessible, right? All right, start to release your binds. Lift the torso back up, right hand to your floor. Threading the needle, left arm underneath your right. Begin to bend your right elbow to lower your left outer arm toward the floor. Then reach your right hand forward. Flip the palm to face up. Then bend your right elbow, the right palm facing back in space. Then bend your left elbow and bind the hands. This is your universal bind. And then the chin can be toward the left shoulder or toward the floor if you can reach. Or your forehead, whatever you need for groundedness and support for your head. All right, beginning to release your binds. Walk the hands back in. All right, as you tuck the right toes under, shift back toward the heel, and then step the left foot forward, adjust your footing, and find your crescent moon. Extra padding to your right knee if you need it. So first, lunging forward. Once you have the positioning of your base of the pose, your legs and your hips, then taking the arms up, Venus Mudra. Then wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, non-dominant thumb on top to broaden your shoulders and maybe deepening the back bend. Side bending, left arm, left leg, right arm overhead. If you can easily touch down with your left hand to the floor. Other side, right hand down, left arm overhead. Mermaid one, left hand to left thigh, bend your right knee. Reach your right hand to grab the outside of the right foot, kick back, allow the torso to lean back a little bit as well, upper torso, and then if you can free up your left hand, left arm up and back. So that's your mermaid one. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot. Draw that foot in, slide that foot across your forearm into your elbow crease, and then again reaching back to bind. All right? Begin to release. What happened? Shift back, half split. So tuck the right toes under. Line up the hips over your right knee, flexing your left foot for the left hamstring stretch. I don't know what happened. All right, step the left foot back down, walk the left foot slightly further forward, and lean forward a little bit more, deepening that lunge. So these are preparations for your Hanumanasana, your split, so going a little bit deeper every time. Let's shift back one more time for the left hamstring stretch. All right, the next time you start to slide forward, Left heel forward, right knee back, left heel forward, right knee back, and gently, slowly, methodically negotiate your way into your splits. Always using hands for support. Unless you're very stable, then you can take whatever arm variations you want. All right, stay supportive. We're transitioning into pigeon, right? So if you're already in a split, you just shift to one side and draw the left heel in for your pigeon. If you're somewhere in between, you're going to shift back and draw the heel toward the right side of the mat, and then lean back forward to come into your pigeon. So find your positioning, find your alignment, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And then if you're taking variations, make sure you repeat. Mermaid 1, grabbing the outside of the foot, left arm up. Mermaid 2, grab the inside of the foot, slide that foot to your elbow crease. All right, let's walk your hands back in. Take the left feet down, extend the left leg out to the side, and roll to the outside of the left foot, roll to the inside of the right foot. Legs are roughly 90 degrees. And square the torso to face forward. Walk your hands slightly forward, forearms down for your Sphinx. And then lift your right elbow up on your fingertips and keep reaching your right fingertips further forward. Then walk your right hand back in, lift the left elbow up, thread the needle. Right arm underneath your left, and as you bend your left elbow, start to draw the right shoulder toward the floor. If you can keep your torso leaning straight forward, fantastic. You're more flexible. If you're less flexible, like me, you can lean the torso over to the right a little bit to accommodate for that flexibility. All right, let's start to make your way back up. Lift back up, walk your hands back in. Tuck the right toes under and make your way back to down dog. Walk it out side to side. And then one more time, extended squat, heels together, toes apart, and draw the feet toward the heels. And then one last time for the monkeys to jump around if you want. All right. When you are ready, down dog. And start to walk your feet forward toward your hands, gently taking your feet down. Start to lower onto your backs. Let's take an extension first before we take the back bend. Keep the left leg extended, draw the right knee in, and take yogic toe lock if you have the yogic toe lock. If not, just hand to knee is perfectly fine. Left arm out to a T, and then gently open up the right leg to the right side. It could be hand to big toe or hand to knee. Draw the right leg back in. Let's take leg cradle in the reclining position. You can lift the head and the upper back, thread the arms underneath the right shin. And then once you have that, let the upper back and the head get heavy and see if you can drag that leg in with you and go into the hip opening. Reclining four corners. You're going to release your right arm from underneath the leg. Take the hand to the bind and then thread your head past your right arm. Four corners pose in a reclining position. Start to release. Release your right leg out to the floor. Draw the left knee in. Center your seat. Left hand stays to left knee or yogic toe lock. Extend up, right arm out to a T. And then open up the knee or the heel to the left side. Take the left leg back to center, leg cradle. Lifting the head and the upper back. Thread the arms underneath your left shin, and then let the head and the upper torso be heavy, and drag that left leg with you as you work toward the floor. Four corners pose, releasing your left arm, free your left arm. Then take the hands to bind and thread your head past your left arm to take four corners pose in a reclining position. Starting to release. Step the left foot back down. Let's set up for your back bend. Walk your heels in with your fingertips. Feel for the back of the heels. Either take bridge or wheel. Press your heels down. Lift your seat. Arms can stay to either side or interlace your hands underneath you and walk your shoulders closer in. If you're taking bridge, stay here in bridge. If you're taking wheels, set up your hands to your shoulders, elbows up, and lift into your back bend. All right, starting to break, come all the way down, and then hug both knees in. All right, your final recline twisting. Keep the left knee in, extend the right leg out. Left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, your choice, and then twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist to the other direction. Take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. When you take your seat, let's take your non-dominant shin on top so that you can use your non-dominant side a little bit more to create better symmetry. And then reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Ah. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through youbindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.